Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Cosmic Perspective. On today's episode, I'm going to do an album review of Moor Bars, which is King Los's mixtape, although to be honest it feels like an album. And this is one that I actually highlighted a couple songs in my last hip-hop podcast. So this is the whole project. I'm not actually going to go through the whole project. I'm going to kind of pick my songs and make sure that I spend time on the ones that I think deserve the most attention, but that just because I omit a song doesn't mean it's not good. So I just want to say that. This is just for the sake of time. I want to try to keep this close to about an hour, and with that, I just simply cannot go through all the songs, even though I like pretty much all the songs on this tape. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the very first song that I'm going to cover here is a song that I covered on the last one, and it's called Stay Focused. And for this, I'm going to do a lot more analysis on the actual lyrics this time around, whereas last time I was just kind of trying to highlight and play snippets of songs. So this, I will try to play more of the songs, if not all of the songs for some of these. All right, so without further ado, this is Stay Focused.
Yeah. You've been growing lately. Fuck if they notice. Don't trip. Stay focused. Lames in your ear, but they bogus. Don't trip. Stay focused. Been gone 2 years. Wonder where Los is. Don't trip. Stay focused. They know we got the juice. Stay focused. Don't trip. Stay focused. Yeah, it's like everybody looking for the rise to fame, a bandwagon to ride or a prize to claim. For the last 2 years, I just watched the game, and some of this shit'll leave God ashamed. But I can look in your eyes when I provide my name. You niggas don't hypnotize me, I could box the pain. For 2 years, I ain't just watch, I watch and train. You trained to copy, block my aim. Your game is sloppy, stop the games, nigga. You trained to watch me cop my chains, nigga. I'm popping chains, but not like snatching chains. Chain reactions got you best to chain to each other, but you can't float. Bunch of slaves in the same boat, same note. Real niggas love this that sick love. My niggas is love sick. Sick of being talkers, even sick of nigga talking. Sick of giving offering to niggas that's living off it. Sick of seeing the sick from the cradle to the coffin. Sick of niggas living in that maze that they lost it. Praising, flossing, then amazed they lost it. I'm amazed you can't change your hardships. We full of God, they full of gossip. The shit they used to say weighed on my conscience, but you.
So I want to touch on a few different things about that particular verse. So in the very beginning, he talks about how he took like 2 years off, which he really did. So he dropped his last album was in 2015, and it was God, Money, War, which I did play a song from that in my last hip-hop podcast. But he took a long time, before he came out with these mixtapes, and this is actually the second mixtape he dropped in 2017. But I think it's important to emphasize the fact that this dude is specifically saying, like, I had to figure out what I wanted to do. I had to take some time off. And so, like, when he says, like, for 2 years I watch him train. You train to copy, block my aim. Your game is sloppy, stop the games. So I like that, where he's basically saying, like, you're trained to copy other people. And just the fact that you're trained to copy, you're trained to try to block, what I'm going for. But your game is sloppy, and the games you're playing, you should stop it because it's not going to work. And I love that. He's like, you're trained to watch me cop my chains. So he's basically saying, like, yeah, the way you're trained, like, you're going to just watch me stack up this money. And then he's like, I'm popping chains, but not like snatching chains. So he's not trying to promote stealing shit, doing some unethical behavior. That's not what he's all about, which I really like. And then chain reactions got you bastards chained to each other, but you can't flow. Bunch of slaves in the same boat, same note. I love that. Just the whole thing where he's playing with the wordplay of chains, obviously, and kind of using pretty much every use of what chains could possibly mean. And then the end of that verse where he's talking about, sick of being targets. He's sick of black people being shot, innocent black people being shot by the cops. That's certainly a big reference here. He's sick of seeing the sick from the cradle to the coffin, meaning there are literally people that, we live in a sick society in a lot of ways. And so he's sick of seeing people live their whole lives in this sick cycle and never breaking free of it. But yeah, so that whole thing right there is just awesome. So back to the song.
Been growing lately. Fuck if they notice. Don't trip. Stay focused. Lames in your ear, but they bogus. Don't trip. Stay focused. Been gone 2 years. Wonder where Los is. Don't trip. Stay focused. They know we got the juice. They vultures. Don't trip. Stay focused. Yeah, I remember I was in love with perfection, or what I thought was. What a fucking suggestion. Mind was in one place, stumbling, guessing. Heart was in another motherfucking direction. Took a step back, made a humble assessment. I'm a fucking investment with these suckers respecting. See, sometimes you gotta unplug just to plug back in if these niggas having trouble connecting.
I gotta stop that right there. So just the whole beginning right there. I remember I was in love with perfection, or what I thought was. What a fucking suggestion. Mind was in one place, stumbling, guessing. Heart was in another motherfucking direction. I love that, because think about how often we aim for perfection, and we're never gonna reach it. I mean, I guess it's good to strive for perfection to some extent, but it can paralyze us. Some people, myself included, are such perfectionists that we feel like we can't ever really do anything that we're super happy with, because we always know that we can make it better. And who are we to know what perfection is? And I think that's kind of the point he's making there, is like, or what I thought was. What a fucking suggestion. Like, I thought I knew what perfection was, but I didn't even fucking know. So then he said, took a step back, made a humble assessment. I'm a fucking investment. What these suckers respecting? And I love that because it goes to what I've been saying about King Los, about how people are sleeping on him. People are not appreciating just how much goes into what he puts in. And he's certainly figuring out the musical part a lot better this time around. But he really is slept on, and people, I think, don't understand just how much talent this guy has. He just hasn't found a way to get the audience, the larger audience that I think he deserves. And then that last line there, see, sometimes you got to unplug just to plug back in if these having trouble connecting. And I like just the whole aspect of bringing in, kind of the technology reference there. Of like, sometimes you just got to turn it off and turn it back on. And if you're having some issues, it's the easiest troubleshooting step ever. I fucking tell everybody to, just restart your phone, man. If it's not working, just restart it. I promise it'll fix 90% of your issues. All right, back to the song.
I confess I owe you dearly, but let me grow, I know you feel me. Though you far, I keep you near me. Your love for me make people feel me. My love for you make people jealous. My skill set got them scared to tell us. I'm more like a kid, rebellious. My willpower got me near propellers. It's clear you helpless while you popping game. Fuck awards. We are not the same, you are not insane. Talking out your brain, boy, don't make me laugh. Talking about your pain. You on the floor and I'm elevated. Hard to the core and I'm educated. You know it's a war when you're melanated. Trying to tell you, baby, you should celebrate. You've been
that part right there too, man. Boy, don't make me laugh talking about your pain. You're on the floor and I'm elevated. Hard to the core and I'm educated. You know it's a war when you're melanated. Trying to tell you, baby, you should celebrate it. And that goes again to, his view. And if you listen to his other projects, you'll understand kind of his point of view. But his view on how, in a lot of ways, the oppression of black people and just kind of keeping them down, right? The way that I guess they're meant to feel inferior, right? And that's kind of the underlying theme that he's trying to say, like, hey, you should celebrate being black. And it's a war when you're melanated. You're going to have a hard time when you have that darker skin, especially in America with a lot of the structural racism. So I know it's like fucking a white person commenting on this at all. It's like, yeah, all right, whatever, Kevin. But I'm on his side with this, you know. So obviously I can't speak to what that is like to live like that, but I completely understand where he's coming from, and I think it's awesome that he's trying to be that voice for that community and be like, hey, listen, like, you should celebrate being black. Don't let it get you down. You know, you're gonna go through some trials and tribulations, but just stay focused.
Growing lately, fuck if they notice. Don't trip, stay focused. Lames in your ear, but they bogus. Don't trip, stay focused. Been gone 2 years, wonder where Los is. Don't trip, stay focused. They know we got the juice, they know that. They vultures. Don't trip, baby. Stay focused. The universe gave me free space. I free my mind and I create a glass of wine and a beat tape. Y'all remember all them remakes? Wayne beats, Drake beats, Ye beats, yeah. Blood still pumping through my Dre beats, yeah. Please don't get it fucked up, I still get up in that. Play me for a sucker, you gon' never get her. Like when Kobe hogging, bro be dogging beats, homie Los be talking that shit. Man, bro be off of that old say some wild shit, throw me off of that shit. Hold on, slow it, homie, rewind it, play it back slowly. He going off on that bit. Like domestic violence, my metaphors could cause majestic silence. Like all of your eyelids, wide your iris, your pupils dilated. Like why am I debated with any one of you niggas? I hibernated and woke back up, my nigga. I'm the greatest that ever did it. I could say it, cause I could back it up. Like Brinks trucks full of money, who could think of these type of phrases I coined from memory banks? They never be blank. Heavenly 70 swank, forever we paint. I'm beyond. Basquiat is beyond my mind, while I am beyond time. But behind niggas that aren't timeless, time is a construct that man-made. I ain't man-made. I'm a combination of a titan and an icon. The equivalent if the Titanic kept the mic on while the band played. Waves, fades, and braves. Black man, peace, love, and brave soul. Stay strong. Black power in the midst of the storm. I know that you've been growing lately. Fuck if they notice.
So yeah, that verse right there, I really like that verse for a number of reasons. The universe gave me free space. I free my mind and I create a glass of wine and a beat tape. Y'all remember all them remakes? And so that actually goes back to, you know, if you were a Los fan, you'd know that he always drops mixtapes where he'll rap over popular songs. So he'll choose, you know, whatever the popular beats are at the time. And he actually did that as the project before this, and he'll put his own spin on it. I played two of them on the last podcast, which was Pound Cake, you know, Drake's song, and then the other one was the Control Freestyle, which was Big Sean's. I think, yeah, technically it's Big Sean's song, although some would argue it's Kendrick's. And yeah, so he's kind of like referencing himself a little bit, like, you know, you remember, you know, Wayne beat, Dre beats, Ye beats. So I just like that. And then the end part here too, where he's talking about, like, you know, like domestic violence, my metaphors could cause majestic silence. And the part at the end where he's saying, while I'm beyond time, but behind guys that aren't timeless, time is a construct that man-made. I ain't man-made. I'm a combination of a titan and an icon. The equivalent if the Titanic kept the mic on while the band play. Waves, fades, and braids. Black man, peace, love, and brave soul. Stay strong. Black power in the midst of the storm. And so that right there, again, goes to him trying to, like, be like, guys, be proud to be who you are. So I really just like the message in this song. This song is super inspirational and just lyrically is also really clever. Okay, so now we're on to the next song. The next song is called Pac Man, and it is kind of a harsh song. So for, you know, full warning here, it's kind of a harsh song, but his lyrics and his flow in this song are awesome, and it really builds as the song goes on. And you'll notice that in this project that there's a number of songs where it just like builds and gets better as the song goes on, and I'm always a fan of that. You know, it's basically rewarding you for sticking through the whole song. But yeah, So here's Pac Man.
Beat the whole frame up. Pac-Man. Repo your main slut. Pac-Man. Debo your chain up. Pac-Man. Eat the whole game up. Pac-Man. All these hoes, I got to like one. All these blunts, I got to like one. All these guns, I got to shoot one. All these niggas ghost when I come. All these niggas ghost when I come. All these niggas ghost when I come. All these shots, I got to hit some. All that shade, you got to get sun. All this sauce, I got to drip some. All you niggas sound like my sons. I am invincible, damn near invisible. Say the word, I off his head, I'm a man of my principle. Talk to him. Top scholars versus the pop stylist. Do a video, you need a pop stylist. If a nigga wrote a verse for you, you a dub nigga, you are not a top five.
That right there, to me, seems like a call out on Drake. Top scholars versus the pop stylist. So he obviously being the top scholar, pop stylist being like Drake, and hey, Drake's got a song called Pop Style. And then do a video, you need a pop stylist. If someone wrote a verse for you, you're just dubbing. You're not a top fiver. I really like that. Which is true, man. I mean, honestly, I don't want to speak on Drake because I like Drake, and I don't know how much of it, is actually ghostwritten. The truth is music's a collaborative process, and very rarely does anyone do the entire song by themselves, right? Unless you got those rare cases. That being said, if it's your verse, motherfucker, you better wrote it. You better have written your own fucking verse. It's okay if you didn't write the hook. Somebody might be better at writing hooks, and then you just sing the hook. I'm okay with that. But you better have written your own fucking verses if you want to be considered a top fiver.
No, keep your lips locked in. God flow on you niggas for your hip-hop sins. I ain't nothing like you niggas. Need a school bus to pick all my clones up. Kill a rapper, bury his ass, get bored and dig all the bones up. Ain't nobody that could one-on-one me. Everyone that want me better zone up. If you say it, nigga, own up. I'ma make it feel like your father picked the phone up and caught you little niggas talking grown stuff. God, I have to help you find my skill. God, help these helpless niggas with these calcified pineals. Diet. You should try it. I got a whole list of reasons. All of you niggas' disease is getting bodied by a holistic vegan.
That part right there is pretty funny too. So he's talking about calcified pineals, and the pineal gland is the third eye. And the idea behind the calcification of it is that I think it's through like fluoride in our water and certain things that you eat calcify your pineal gland and thus make you less in tune with your third eye and your intuition. How much of this I buy into? I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. I mean, there's something to the pineal gland for sure. I don't know if I understand the calcification part. But that being said, King Los is certainly, like he said, he's a holistic vegan. So he certainly has a lot of things that are going to be kind of a little woo-woo-y when it comes to the diet stuff. But, more power to him, right? We need more people being like vegan and vegetarian because then that means we're making less meat, which means we're breeding less animals and putting them through less harm. I'm all for that. I mean, I'm never going to stop eating meat, but I totally would eat lab-grown meat if at some point we are able to do that without any suffering of any animals. Then fuck yeah, I'm totally in. As long as it tastes the same, I really don't care. But yeah, anyway, so that's why he said the holistic vegan thing.
Who's God? Black man, run through y'all. Pac Man, beat the whole frame up. Pac Man, repo your main slut. Pac Man, Debo your chain up. Pac Man, eat the whole game up. Pac Man, all these hoes I got to like one. All these blunts I got to like one. All these guns I got to shoot one. All these niggas ghost when I come. All these niggas ghost when I come. All these niggas ghost when I come. All these shots, I got to hit some. All that shade, you got to get sun. All this sauce, I got to drip some. All you niggas sound like my son.
Okay, any person that try to fuck with your man, I son, and bury son under the sand. What I'm saying is when sun come up, anyone could get tan. You know they selling melanin for 400 a grand. I beat kick to the band, thinking like a madman. Can't see the white man kill another black man. When a black man kill a black man, that's a backhand to the face. Fake nigga face the reality. Only one race, take a race through the galaxy.
I like that part a lot too. So where he's saying, you know, he can't stand to see another white man kill another black man. And again, this is referencing the police killings. And you know, when a black man kills a black man, that's a backhand. So it's like, dude, you're hurting your own community when you do that. And you got to face the reality that only one race is going to race through the galaxy, and that's the human race. And that means we need to unite as a people. So he's dropping some fucking serious knowledge in this, but he's doing it in a song that otherwise is like super harsh. You know, you got fucking bullets flying in the background, and the hook is, you know, kind of, it's all right. It's not my favorite, but the verse and the flow switch up is awesome.
Nigga really want that smoke, come challenge. I ain't got no time to battle niggas one at a time. So whoever wanted the most come to the front of the line. I just close my eyes and I say the shit that come to my mind. I got 100 in the drum, something divine. Like my fingers stuck to the trigger grip, you stuck to the pond. Till you niggas try to come for my shine. Straight crack when I come with the vibe. Skirt, 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 the pilot should be stuck to the side. Bitch, it's a war if you flinch. Shit could get more than intense. Spray paint these words on the side of the White House like, bitch, we need water and Flint. Show enough. Who's the master? Who's the rappers using the masters with abusive rap shit? My niggas push bass like producing trap shit. We build pyramids, no moving backward.
And that part right there too. So when he's saying, so for starters, he's saying like, you know, I just close my eyes and say the shit that comes to my mind. And it's because he literally does not write his lyrics. Like, he is a godly freestyler. Like, it's unreal. You know what? Maybe if I have time, it depends on how long this thing runs. But if I have time, I will play one of the freestyles that he does on Sway's 5 Fingers of Death. And I promise you, you'll be mind blown because this shit is not pre-written. He's just that good at freestyling. But yeah, essentially he freestyles his verses until he figures out what he wants to say. And that's the part that's always so amazing. Like, the guy, the way he is with words is unreal. And then I love the reference to, you know, bitch, we need water and Flint. I mean, come on, guys. First world country, and we still don't have water in Flint. Unreal. Okay. Now let's move on to the next song. So the next song is called Juiceman. This is another one where, you know, hook, it's okay. And that's kind of my biggest criticism of Los, is sometimes his hooks are not always the best. But the verses on this are awesome, and the flow switch up is unreal. So I think you guys will like it.
This, Mr. President, is a remarkable record.
I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. Whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. Tropicana pack on that, I'm the new Juiceman. Tropicana, you call me Juiceman. Whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. All my bitches Tropicana, they call me the Juiceman. They call me the Juiceman. They call me the Juiceman. Whole squad vegan, you know we be juicing. Whole squad vegan, you know we be juicing. I could get the plug for you, they call me the Juiceman. Whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman. Top busted off the whip, that's called a contusion. I throw you that fire shit, that's called a Hadouken. Choosing pussy over paper, that's called a illusion. She don't even need the dick, that just caused confusion. I just killed my outfit, welcome to the viewing. You just run your mouth slip, fuck you niggas good. She pop that ass for the skrilla, he sling that crack for the skrilla. She want that bag, that's a killer. We drop that cash to the dealer. I got my hustle from the west side, got my game from the east side. Rep this bitch so hard, put my name on the street sign. Made it out, got the guap, caught the phantom, ride the block, get the fucking money, run the clock. You heard. And I know they looking cause they see me cooking, I'm about to hook 'em, nigga, catch me at the top. You heard.
So in that verse, this is kind of like the build up, right? So the very first verse is kind of more chill. He takes the hook a certain way where it's kind of like, again, more chill. I really love the line, "I throw you that fire shit. That's called a Hadouken." As somebody who mains Ryu in Smash on the Wii U, I'm a huge fan of that line. But yeah, really the meat of this song and the best part of this song is pretty much verse 2 and verse 3. And he switches up the flow 3 times in that. So let's build to that. In fact, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. So.
Oh, get the plug for you. They call me the Juiceman. Whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman.
She got that juice box, I got that 2-pack. We watching Juice in the blue drop. My rollie is cool, but my pool hot. The black is on fire, my heart cold. The arms on my Cardis is all gold. Gangsta don't come with a barcode. My bars crack and my car's dope. I'm a boss back in my condo garage. That shit look like a car show. Don't hit the club, but if they book a nigga, I'ma have it looking like a tour show. Pulled up in the Royce flow. I ain't really had a choice, bro. Never been a fan of police, till the devil's let my boys go. Okay, I'm often where the boss is me. Wiping lipstick off my cheek. Baby girl, you crazy girl, but you can get the sauce and cheap. Made it out, got the guap, caught the phantom, ride the block. Get the fucking money, run the clock. You. And I know they're looking cause they see me cooking. I'm about to hook them, nigga, catch me at the top. You.
So before it goes into the next part, I just want to point out how he's revisited that made it out, got the guap, caught the phantom, ride the block. Like, he took it another way than the first time. And so that's another part about this song is like the way that he revisits the same parts over and over and over again and hits it in a new way, in a new angle. And even just like, you know, the beat changed and, you know, I pulled up in a Royce though. Like, I don't know. I just really like how he does that. He's got a good singing voice too. So I like when he throws in a little singing there. All right. So now we're about to hit the third time he does the hook. And you'll hear how it's a little bit different than the first two, although I only gave you kind of the second half of the second one.
Whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. All my bitches Tropicana, they call me the Juiceman. They call me the Juiceman. They call me the Juiceman. Whole squad vegan, you know we be juicing. Whole squad vegan, you know we be juicing. I could get the plug for you, they call me the Juiceman. Whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman. 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 I'm the new Juiceman.
Yeah, hop in the coupe, baby. Put down the roof, baby. Let's make a move, baby. I got the juice, babe.
They don't want me on my flex wave. Fast forward to my next wave. Girl, that pussy like a rose petal. Leave some flowers on your ex-grave. This my break these niggas next wave. This my take these niggas checks wave. Get the cash and hit the hideaway. Hit the apple like a tidal wave. Run for cover, ain't no higher way. Motherfuckers know that I'm the way. Sick and tired of all these pussy niggas. Think you juicing, wanna push me, nigga. Niggas basic, they gon' make me take them through the matrix. Used to sleep in niggas' basements. Now we racing back to back and raising toasts, saying God is gracious. All this patience to make a nigga wanna ride. When it get like this, I know these niggas wanna hide. I'm sick of pussy niggas with ridiculous facades. You know how many bitches wanna kick it with the guy. I can feel it in your vibe, from the wicked in your eyes. You finna get surprised, I can't wait till we collide. I'ma get them face to face and I'ma take them for the ride. Came through top down, bumping mace in a ride. I've been cooking in the kitchen, whipping bass for the gods. Made it from the bottom, I was facing the odds. Now I'm looking at my son, I see my face in his eyes. And it ain't a surprise with my name in the sky. She think I'm rich with my chain and my watch. I say I'm rich cause my pain is reflective. And yes, I'm just blessed cause I'm claiming my spot. Came from the bottom to aim for the top. Now my whole city Gucci, cause I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new Juiceman. I'm the new.
So yeah, you get the idea there. But obviously, for me, the best part about this song is just the fact that he switches up these flows. He hits it with speed and precision. His ability to perfectly say the words in a way that like you can understand what he's saying. You might not be able to catch it all the first time you listen to it. These are songs that like you have to just listen to multiple times. King Los will never give you a song that you can just absorb the first time. There's always so many layers to it. But just the whole flow switch up is unreal. And then I really like the lines where he says, she thinks I'm rich for my chain and my watch. I say I'm rich because my pain is reflective. And yes, I'm just blessed because I'm claiming my spot. Came from the bottom, I aimed at the top. Ah, so good. All right, so now I'm going to skip ahead here. Go Green is the next track on it. It's a great song, but I'm just not going to review that one. So the next one I'm going to play is actually the most popular one from this mixtape, and I think it's most popular just, because it has a couple features on it, Hopsin and Royce 5'9", and lyrically it's awesome. I don't think it's the best song, but lyrically it's definitely up there. It's one of those where it's just kind of like fun, clever bars. So it's like, how clever can I be, and make some good punchlines and shit. So I think you guys will like this one. I forgot to mention, it's called Everybody's a Bitch.
Yo, don't even ask me. Yo, hoe in the backseat. I dove in it fastly. Oh, she was nasty. Inappropriate ass cheeks. I was hoping to actually fill a jar with all my testicle ooze. Still it all, maybe text it to you. I'm feeling awesome. You should step in my shoes. I'm milling Boston with the rest of my crew.
So Hopsin obviously is the one who starts this out, and he gets real disrespectful here. I mean, fill her jaw with all my testicle ooze, like, Jesus, man. And then film it all and maybe text it to you. Ooh, that's savage. But yeah, so he's got some clever bars in this. I mean, Hopsin is always going to be provocative. He's always going to be clever and kind of be a bit harsh. I think he did a better job on his latest album of not being too harsh in the sense like harsh in the ears. But this one, I mean, he knows he's on a track with Los, so he knows he's got to bring it.
You flexing on who? Try to start a problem with a nigga, then you gon' be stuck. Somebody gotta end up on bottom, and I'm telling you it won't be us. Overly confident when I'm pulling up a woman as I hold these nuts. Talk a little gibberish, then get inside the pussy with the OG thrust. I wrote this dope, just hope it flows a payoff. Growth is coast to coast, provoking chaos. Folks suppose the closest clone is Adolf. Don't get close, cause bones get broken, Adolf. Yikes, rocking all black like Batman.
I really like that line too. Folks suppose the closest clone is Adolf. Don't get close cause bones get broken, Adolf. Yikes. Real clever wordplay here.
Slap a nigga with a backhand. Swagging on your motherfucking rap clan. I see through you niggas like a cat skin. I've been the truth since 14. Been known to always let loose with most steam. Lit like a nigga off juice and codeine. Breaking all laws, acting rude to police. Bitch, here's a nut you could use for protein. Y'all niggas don't be producing no heat. I ride the beat smooth and cruise it slowly. Fuck Jews and rollies. Bitch, niggas all you below me.
Cause everybody's a bitch if you ask me. If you ask me. If you ask me. If you ask me. Everybody's a bitch if you ask me. I fuck around and take everybody bitch if you ask me. But don't ask me. Don't ask me, nigga. Don't ask me, nigga. Don't ask me, nigga. Don't ask me, nigga, cause everybody's a bitch if you ask me. I fuck around and take everybody bitch if you ask me. That's real talk though. But don't ask me, nigga. King, I'm about to do my shit hop. I'm about to do my hip hop. Where I rap and wear a diamond studded flooded wristwatch. And fuck it, bitch, and Gucci flip flops. I get two groupies and I just watch. I make them bitches Gucci lip lock. They think I'm awesome, Papa's goofy, but this ain't a fucking movie. Get with the movie, if you goofy, I'ma make the fucking script swap. I'm at the tip top of my game though. And my chain glow. Like I found a gold at the end of the rainbow. I heard your girl take 5, then take 5, then take 5 more. Like Jackie, Tito, Marlon, Michael, and Jermaine though. And that's your main hoe. I heard they did the robot and the whole twat. The whole dang time you was thinking that the Hope ain't line. They had it looking like the Soul Train line.
I gotta break that down there. I heard your girl take 5, then take 5, then take 5 more, like Jackie, Tito, Marlon, Michael, and Jermaine though. And that's your main hoe? I heard he did the robot and the whole twat the whole damn time. You was thinking that the whole thing lined. They had it looking like the Soul Train line. Again, I mean, obviously he's just being savage here. This is just clever wordplay, clever flow, and yeah, your girl's a hoe.
Choose up, elevate, move up, maneuver, juice up, use up, maneuver, you suck, my newer use of dudes who exclude us, including Judas, fool, we exude upper echelon, the upper echelons. Fuck it, bet your broad, tuck a bet your car, suck a bet your car, the cops and cop a deuce. I cop a squad on niggas, cock a chopper too. Take the masses off and pop like Jabberwockies, keep the ratchet on me, keep you ratchets off me, keep you actors back, peep the acrobat, niggas flip the script, people have your back in caskets, bastards once you die, that's it, once you lie, cut you off like I dropped your black ass and acid, won't you fry, won't you buy skirting heels and twerk for Cause everybody's a bitch if you ask me.
Yup, and we the strongest boys. I done been considered the best for like the longest. Boy, I got pissed off and hopped on the phone with Royce.
Yo, Los, what up, my nigga?
Shit, man, I need a favor from the God.
Nigga, you the GOAT, nigga. Anything you need, what's good?
Okay, then this won't be hard. I need that 2-minute unlimited, you and Eminem. Bad meets evil sequel, eye for an eye, Fetty Wap, Masika, secret technique, street meets perfectionist, unique eclecticness.
Royce.
Ooh, goddamn! Again, wordplay. I mean, I let him just go through a ton of bars there because I'm like, I could sit here and break down all these, but I'd spend too much time on this song. I highly recommend you just fucking read the lyrics because it'll kind of blow your mind how he'll thread certain themes or ideas over the course of multiple lines and bring it back just when you thought he was already done with it. But I love the part where he throws in like the phone call with Royce, who's going to be in later in this song. And he's like, I need that 2-minute unlimited of you and Eminem, Bad Meets Evil sequel, Eye for an Eye, Fetty Wap, because he only has one eye, Masika, secret technique, street meets perfectionist, unique eclecticness. You know, so that's where, you know, kind of the combination of the perfectionist and the wordplay and then, you know, coming from the streets. And then, yeah, I mean, he's just unreal with this fucking wordplay.
I need that. Why the fuck do academics keep posting all the wackest rapping gimmicks? I got a platinum plaque and swag Olympics back in the day. I be bumping fab in Brooklyn, I be bumping fab in the Bay. Just cashed a 6-figure check, that's called a fabulous day. Miraculous practices after this, they gon' hashtag them to pray. But half of them tagged as my prey. Immaculate passion to pass them, surpassing the J's, the Biggie and Pops. Cause that's what they would want to give me this shot. The Nazis gave us knowledge. Fun gave us puns, once they was done, they would want the one that was finna take it. No, you pussy niggas really finna hate it. This my inner sanctum, this ain't entertainment. And this shit a movie, and they finna tape it. Morpheus, Neo, agents in the Matrix, and it's ancient, and it's painted on the wall of the pyramids. Fuck all, yeah.
Cause
That part right there, too. So he says, let me figure out where I want to start it. Yeah, so immaculate passion to pass. I'm surpassing the J's, the Biggies and Pocs, because that's what they would want to give me the shot. And so he's basically saying, like, you know, if Biggie and Pac were alive, obviously, you know, Jay-Z's still alive, but if they were alive, like, they'd want him to be taking a shot and trying to go to the top. You know, they want nothing less. They were in the height of the rap game being a heated competition. Not that it's ever stopped being a heated competition, because it totally is. But yeah, they'd want him to get the shot. And then he's like, then Nas's gave us knowledge. So people that are in the, you know, Nas's vein, gave us knowledge. Pun gave us puns. Once they was done, they would want the one that was finna take it. And he knows that, you know, you pussies really finna hate it. This my inner sanctum. This ain't entertainment. And this shit a movie, and they finna tape it. Morpheus, Neo, agents in the Matrix, and it's ancient, and it's painted on the wall of the pyramids. Fuck all y'all.
everybody's a bitch if you ask me. If you ask me. If you ask me. If you ask me. Everybody's a bitch if you ask me. I fuck around and take everybody bitch if you ask me. But don't ask me. Don't ask me, nigga. Don't ask me, nigga. Don't ask me, nigga. Don't ask me, nigga, cause everybody's a bitch if you ask me. I fuck around and take everybody bitch if you ask me. But don't ask me, nigga.
They chasing that glitz and that glamour, not I. I'm chasing that guap. I'm looking like Joe Button, chasing them kids with them cameras with rocks, racing that clock.
So I just have to explain that line because it's actually kind of a funny story. He's like, I'm looking like Joe Budden chasing them kids with them cameras with rocks. And it was because a bunch of kids were harassing Joe Budden at his house and were filming him. And so he ran after them, throwing rocks at him.
Plus I dress spectacular, having an adverse effect on whackness. Last verse, leave headless rappers. Blast first, ask questions after step. I don't ask no questions, I'm just like a terrorist. If I like her pics, my wife likes her dead. I only dick down badass black bitches, but I'm quick to flip like Chris Brown. And aim straight for that white girl head. Whoa, if she's Spanish, I am Poppy. I probably hypnotized her like the eye of Hopsin. Y'all guys, y'all been robbed a bunch of times, but not I am Ryan Lochte.
Y'all guys, y'all been robbed a bunch of times, but not I am Ryan Lochte. Fucking former Florida Gator Ryan Lochte lied about being robbed at the Olympics.
I kick down doors, true 6 Mile boy, part of a breed that never existed before. You the last of a dying copy, here to shake the game with my vibration. I used to dream about just making plain paper, clean, without traces. But now shit done changed, now I just make paper, plain, like Rock Nation. If you niggas start with me, I'll leave you stiff as khakis with a starch increase. Nigga, the art is key. It's important to me, you don't win against me. It's more to me than just Benzes and Jeeps. It's more to me than just an Eminem beef. Even though these weirdos hard to please, I got Moses at my show pointing going, he the part to see.
I love that line. I got Moses at my show, pointing, going, he depart to see. Biblical references.
I don't wear no condoms. What the fuck are condoms? I don't trust no rappers. I don't fuck behind them. I go Kobe, Steph, LeBron, and shoot my shot and hit it with no seconds left. I only go for seconds at the bed and breakfast. Fucking hollering, nothing, yelling, nothing's promised. That's cause I'm fucking hot as the Bahamas. Woo. That's cause I'm hot as the Bahamas. I've been making money hand over fist fast. I send your baby mama home with a condition called Land Rover Whiplash. Cause I let her go hammy till she drained my vehicle battery. Gave me like 3 or 4 cavities from wearing edible panties. I got a being broke allergy, being local immortality don't resonate with a superhuman being. I used to shoot and spin and keep shooting. Now I'm doing shoots for spin and GQ. Ooh, tire mark, skid roof, see-through, fly, alcoholic, rich dude, recluse, crocodile on my wrist with these Jews. She said she loved me, told the bitch, me too.
She said she loved me, told the bitch, me too. Yeah, man. I mean, this is another one where you really should just like read the lyrics as he's saying it, because there's just too much for me to go in and decipher every line. I would just spend too much time on this song. But Royce, I remember when I first listened to this song, I was like, when he first started out, I was like, oh, Royce has the worst verse here. And then as the verse goes on, I'm like, I take that back. Oh, man. Yeah, he's clever as fuck.
This is what happens when you hit 3 kings on the track. My style is one of one and undercoming, wasn't shit before it. I sat in these sessions until I turned to rigor mortis. The architect of architect, I'm not a dime, I'm off of that. But I'm writing down just Don DeMarco raps. I'm wearing blue jays and my eagle flying through your Cardinals hat. This freezing cartridge to heat your ass, part your crack, lean your carcass, then arch your back. Tell these artists it's hard to argue facts. Go see if the charts will market that. I got javelin swag, off to the races with bars. Fly, my only ultimatum is Mars. My bitch is the baddest, her ass is the fattest. She tatted with class, I take it for granted. I met her on Madison Ave just to give her balance. Took her to the Radisson last. I just grab it and smash it and toss it. When bitches and niggas see me in person, it be just like when Calvin was walking in that Mickey D's commercial. Yeah, they see me working. They like, hey, Ryan, look like you going to work. Get money. But I ain't on my way to McDonald's. I'm spraying them llamas. But nothing's fucking funny. Track back jumping. All I think about is who gon' pick up all this fucking money. Like black youngster, weightlifting, whipping 850s with a license plate to say all y'all niggas straight bitches.
What an ending. What an ending to that song right there. All y'all straight bitches. So the next song is actually the next song on the track, and this is another one where lyrically Los goes in, and this is one where there's no hook. He just like is I'm just gonna hit you super hard in the face this whole time with the entire it's really only one verse, but it's really good.
Dear all you little rappers here, I'm fitting the black light. Pure carbon in the atmosphere. Turn on the black lights. Too cool, I hula hoop with Cuban chains. Who could change the frequency and move the game? Who maneuver through the pain? Who the truest to the name? Who the you that you would claim? You would lame, you and you and you and you the same. Oh, fucking homie, do your thing. I ain't even got stretched through this one.
He doesn't even have to stretch for this one. He's like, all you guys are the same. I don't even have to stretch for this one. I could out rhyme you in this one song without me even trying. And he does.
I be bumping Dipset, getting sets of dips in, flexing different, make you niggas cut a check to kick it. Man, tell them this an easy run. If you the best, you the easy one. I'm a nigga with an attitude. I Snoop, Cube, Dre, and Easy Son.
That right there too, referencing Snoop, Cube, Dre, and Easy E. Shout out to that movie, by the way. That movie was so good. Compton.
Line them up like the Yeezys coming. Got them shook like Jesus coming. Fuck peace, get a piece of something. Every day we smoke at least an onion. Get some vegan piece of mac and cheese or something. Can't believe that they imagine me with nothing. Heaters bucking in my hood and we was ducking. Reaper coming, repercussions, squeeze the drum and make it even preachers running. I take the kids and teach them something. They don't fuck with me for nothing. We agree that it's on me to leave them something. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Ain't no secret, fuck with me and I'ma eat or something. Either keep it peaceful, feed me beats and keep me blunted. Woo! God body, woo. The young God, hard body, woo. Hard top, big body, woo. Talk tough, get body, woo. She down to be in my DMs. John Gotti, Yo Gotti. My Saint Laurent's gold probably. I ain't playing with nobody. I'ma fuck around and had to murk a nigga. Make a verse about one of you niggas and could hurt a nigga. It don't concern a nigga. Ain't about the paper play. I hate a perpetrator. Greatest innovator ever, nigga. Get down like James Brown and funky. Man, watch your girlfriend cause she want me. And you're not me. You can't stop me. Man, you and who's on me gon' block me. The drop so cocky it's knock knee. I did not need to say that, but I take the drop top to the top speed. And to catch me, you need Godspeed. If your bitch stare, I shift closets to switch gear like a 5-speed. I don't think these artist niggas push my button, get me started, but my cause is greater. The sheer mechanics of a nigga in the hood is known to take your bitch an alternator.
Oh, the wordplay on this part right here. If your bitch stare, oh wait, I should probably start a little bit higher up. Really, he's referencing cars for a little bit, but I take the drop top to the top speed, and to catch me, you need Godspeed. If your bitch stare, I shift clauses and switch gear like a 5-speed. I don't dig these artists. Push my buttons and get me started, but my cause is greater. The sheer mechanics of a dude in the hood is known to take your bitch to alternator. A car alternator and to alternate her. Ugh. He's so good at double entendres.
God body. Who is God? Y'all probably think God exists outside of y'all body. I ain't playing with nobody. Yellow Lamb, red Ferrari. Look like Colin Lil Yachty. Heard your metaphors and your punches. I ain't digging not a damn line. Jesus Christ wouldn't cross me, and I'ma blow up cause I land mine. I'll align the stars, create the path. Make sunshine for many moons through your soul. All it is sincere math. Wait.
So this part right here, he's about to break it down for you, but I want to break it down first. So he says, think God, you all probably think God exists outside of your body. So from his beliefs, it's, that we all have God inside us is kind of his perspective on it. And he's saying, I ain't playing with nobody. Yellow Lamb, red Ferrari, look like Kyle and Lil Yachty because of the music video. And then heard your metaphors and your punches. I ain't digging not a damn line. Jesus Christ, would it cross me? And I'm going to blow up because I land mine. Which, I mean, that right there. Obviously, Jesus Christ in the cross. And then I'm going to blow up because I land mine. A landmine, and he lands his lines. And then Allah, like Allah, and then I'll align the stars, create the path. Made sunshine for many moons. Through your soul, all it is a sacred math. And then you'll see where he's about to go way into it.
Hold up, let me take that back. I said Jesus, crosses, Allah, I'll align stars, suns, moons.
Bars.
May sunshine, Mars. In your soul is all sacred math. It's cosmic because the solar is sacred math. I could out Ramadan and break his fast. Excuse my French, like my Moroccan brother. About to make fans desert rappers like that album cover. Y'all don't deserve me, y'all niggas late. And my shit too early, my shit is perfect. Only way I'ma fuck up is if I do that shit on purpose. What's these niggas' purpose? Most these niggas worthless. Fuck we gonna do with all that shit this service? Man, you lied, man, you really heard this. I should service you with this service. I should go and give your bitch some dick service. Make her come and give me mouth and lip service. Tell these pussy niggas hop up off my sack. I am from the hood where ain't no fathers at, but I Mac just like my father Mac. I be flexing thinking that I'm Hercules while your mama clap just like mama clump. Think I'm a chump, how you wanna act?
Moor Bars.
So I want to break down that part a little bit too. So he says, y'all don't deserve me. You're all lame. My shit too early. My shit is perfect. The only way I'm going to fuck up is if I do that shit on purpose, which I love that. And he's like, what are these dudes' purpose? Most of them are worthless. What are we going to do with all when all that shit is surfaced, all the shit that is kind of bubbling up right now? You're lying to people when you're making these ridiculous songs that don't have any meaning, and you're hurting us. And then when he says, I should serve you as you would dis for dip serves. I should go and get your bitch some dick service. Make her come give me mouth and lip service, and tell them to hop off his sack. And he's from a hood where ain't no fathers at. And he says that because his father was killed when he was really young, was murdered, super fucked up, obviously. And then, yeah, I mean, basically that whole last section there is just, I mean, the Jesus, Allah line stars, and then the solar and sacred math. Again, he's pretty woke. I don't really like the term woke, but it's a term of convenience here. It's a lot easier to just say woke. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go to the next song. So the next song I played on the last podcast, but I really like it, so I'm going to play it again and actually break it down a little bit. It's called I Like It, featuring Kennedy Knight.
Travel to the galaxy, I chase it. Bittersweet love like invitation. Ain't no category I can place it. I wake up every day just thinking. I hear your voice, get excited. Tell me where you got it from. Hey baby, you know like, yeah, you fucking what you want. Just that special way you do it. Yeah, that sexy shit you do. Just the way you touch my body made me wanna touch you too. And I like the way you bang with me. I like that you do your thing, baby. I respect you, you respect me. And I like it. Don't you know I like
Man,
it,
everything's fake, fake love, fake religion, fake joy, fake judge, make fake decisions. Fake nigga in the street trying to fake the pimpin', pump faking, chump fakey, faking women. Fake hair, fake nails, wonder why you only attract fake males. Everybody wanna live a fake life, fake clicks, fake fun, fake vibes, fake joy, fake pain, fake pride. Niggas said they was gonna ride for you, they lied.
I really like just how he begins this, Man, everything's fake. Everything's fake in this world to some extent. And of course, you're going to find realness because the internet allows people to be real. But it also, more often than not, allows people to be fake. It allows people to put up a facade, kind of an illusion of what they are, and trying to give the best impression possible that isn't actually what their life is really like. So fake jewelry, fake judge makes a fake decision. So that meaning, a judge unjustly, putting the hammer down on somebody who doesn't deserve it, or not prosecuting cops, for example. That seems to be a running theme in this podcast. But yeah, so then talking about pump faking, chump faking, faking women, so lying to women to sleep with them, and then fake hair, fake nails, wonder why you only attract fake males, meaning, like you get what you put out. So if you're looking for somebody who's a quality person, and this goes to both males and females, gay, straight, whatever, you gotta seek out what you're looking for, and you have to be what you're looking for, right? You have to be the person that is what you would want. Because how can you ask for somebody who is amazing when you're not amazing yourself? And everyone's amazing. That's the thing. It's like, you are amazing, but you got to figure out what your thing is that makes you amazing, and you have to embrace that wholly. And when you do, that's then what's going to attract the people who would want somebody of your quality. Because let's face it, man, if somebody's a dime, right? If somebody's like, yo, I know I'm a 10, well, then why the fuck would they go for anything less than another 10? I'm not saying like, and I don't mean that like just purely on looks, but I'm just saying that for the example. It's like, what makes you think you deserve the fucking best? Because you got to be the best to get the best. And so I really like that line. That line resonated with me a lot.
Niggas said they was gonna die for you, they lied. Niggas said they was gonna fly with you, they dived.
That's why I need your body right here every night.
You the only one that could balance the pain, the only one that could bring the sun out, the challenge, the rain, the only one that provided when everybody divided. You the only one that got it, the only one could remain. You know we one and the same, you know you one of a kind, the only one in your lane, the only one in the universe that I'm giving my name. What the fuck is the name when the energy that we claim come with the synergy of infinity in the brain? Divinity in your veins. True. Girl, you know this finna be insane. True. Don't fight it. Not everybody get invited. True.
Into my trance, an inch in my world's a mile in their shoes. If they copy me, how could they lose?
I am the pinnacle of how to make moves, how to stay cool, how to be real, how to stay true, how to stay woke when knowledge ain't true, how to wake up cause none of this ain't you, how to wake up cause none of this ain't you. My people so lost, why? As the sun rises, my, wipe that cold out your third eye.
I need you to see that if you travel to the galaxy, I chase it.
I want to point out a little bit of that. I'm going to call that the bridge there at the end. But just the whole part where he's talking about how he's the pinnacle of how to make moves, how to stay cool, how to be real, how to stay true, how to stay woke when knowledge ain't true. We all know the whole fake news thing and how you really can't trust the media on either side. CNN, Fox News, NBC, CBS, they're all trash. We all know this. If you're a millennial listening to this, you know this. You know that they're garbage. And you know that the only thing that you're going to find with any sort of real information is going to be coming from reporters who actually go to these fucking places and do the research, which, by the way, not that many. And you have to learn how to find the things that are true and not just things that confirm your own bias. And I just like that he touches on that theme in a song that's otherwise kind of like a love song. It's, to me, this song is probably written for his wife, Lola Monroe, who's also a rapper. You might know her. She was like with Taylor Gang. And yeah, I just really like this song, and this is one that I think is sonically like the whole package. So great lyrics, great hook, it's catchy, it's got a good flow, a good message. This is King Los at his best. I'm not saying this is his best song of all time, but I do think that this is a song that really encompassed every aspect of what a song should be, and he put it all into this one song. So I'm really proud of him for this record, because I remember when I first heard this song, I was like, oh, I love this song immediately. I knew immediately that this song was going to be one of my favorites on the tape.
Bittersweet love, invitation. Ain't no category I can play. I wake up every day just thinking.
I hear your voice, get excited. Tell me where you got it from. Hey baby, you know it like, yeah, you fucking what you want. Just that special way you do it. Yeah, that sexy shit you do. Just the way you touch my body made me wanna touch you too.
And I like the way you bang with me. I let you do your thing, baby. I respect you, you respect me. And I like it. Don't you know I like it like you want it. I know, want it. I got it, want it.
Never too much.
I'm gonna touch you.
Put both hands on the ground like, yeah. Girl, pop that thing on one leg like, whoa. Wind up that thing, got like, yeah. I get the rubbing you down like, whoa. Think I seen all this before, yeah. You got that deja vu. We get the vibing like, yeah. I'm hypnotized by your waistline too. This ain't no game, girl, don't play with me. Fly to my planet and stay with me. Pick out a cloud and come lay with me. I need you in my whole life. We ain't gotta rush, alright. Don't wanna fuss, alright. You got it for sure, like I want it for sure, like I want it but more, like opposite of what war, like I wanna share more, like I just wanna share more, like divinity in your veins. True. Girl, you know this finna be insane. True. Don't fight it. Not everybody get invited. True.
Into my trance, an inch in my world's a mile in their shoes. If they copy me, how could they lose?
I am the pinnacle of how to make moves, how to stay cool,
How to be real, how to stay true, how to stay woke when knowledge ain't true. How to wake up, cause none of this ain't you. How to wake up, cause none of this ain't you. My people so lost, why? As the sun rises, my. Wipe that cold out your third eye. I need you to see that if you travel through the galaxy, you're chasing bittersweet love like I'm tasting. Ain't no category I can place. I wake up every day just thinking. I hear your voice, get excited. Tell me where you got it from. Hey baby, you know it like, yeah, you fucking what you want. Just that special way you do it. Yeah, that sexy shit you do. Just the way you touch my body made me wanna touch you too. And I like the way you bang with me. I let you do your thing, baby. I respect you, you respect me. And I like it. Don't you know I like it, baby?
Love, peace, hate, trade, work, hard, too much pain, fly, go, don't stop, love, top, go, fast, never, slow, don't stop, always go, love, more, love, life, sky, stars, more, bars.
I love how that ends there, and it ties into the name of the mixtape, Moor Bars. So, fly, go, don't stop. You know, love, go fast, never slow, don't stop, always go, love more, love life, sky, stars, more bars. And it goes into his connection with the cosmos. You know, he's definitely connected to the universe, and he's got a special connection, man. He really does. He definitely has tapped into something. I don't know how I would describe it, but he's definitely tapped into, I like to call it the frequency, which I know sounds, you know, woo-woo, but he's definitely tapped into the frequency. And when he makes his content, it very much has the characteristics of something that is speaking to that higher power, you know, speaking to that thing deep inside all of us, or as he would put it, you know, God's inside of our body, right? So just really great record, kind of cosmic, also kind of a love song, also kind of a sex song, and it has a deep message. I mean, all around one of my favorites on the project. So since I'm already at a little, you know, about an hour here, I'm only going to do one more song from this tape. This by no means is like, listen to the whole tape, you know, because I'm skipping over some songs that I do like and I do actually listen to. But these are definitely my favorite songs. So I'm playing what I perceive as the best ones. But there are a couple other songs that I highly recommend you check out from this too. So this one is called Calm Dat, and I like Calm Dat a lot because this one is like directly just saying like, yo, this is for the fucking rappers out there that think you guys are doing something, because I'm fucking coming for you and I'm better than you and you're not able to rap on my level at all. So good luck. And that's what I really like about this. So without further ado, the final song that I'm going to play, Calm Dat.
Calm that shit down, boy. I do this just for kicks now, boy. You always sounding like a bitch now, boy. Who you playing with? I'm rich now, boy. I am the king, watch him bow down, boy. I send the word through the town now, boy. I got no time to be playing with you, boy. You think you fucking with me, I'm like, boy. Okay, I got rap in a headlock, like a head wrap on dreadlocks. My boss tend to be perfect tens. Your boss tend to be Red Sox. All that probably went over your head like Vince Carter dunking on a nigga in the paint, like putting paint on a dunk, like Blake Griffin, like y'all niggas nice, but this is way different. Like abracadabra, you rappers gon' disappear. Like rappers in a hat, now these rappers they just appear. This type of magic could get you scared. Saying I ain't got it no more, like nigga, what? You'll get that magic shit, and not got it no more shit. Sometimes next year, y'all gotta know more shit. Y'all gotta know bullshit when you hear it though. Just like you gotta feel God when you near it though. You don't put it down like me. You sound like a nigga that sound like me. You don't ride the crown like me. You ain't the melanated fella meditating and elevate from the ground like me. You ain't really cool, y'all niggas follow too many rules. Y'all niggas about to make me buy a yellow cheese bus just to school y'all niggas, little boy.
So that first verse right there, super clever. You know, my bars tend to be perfect 10s. Your bars tend to be Red Sox. And then, whereas, you know, abracadabra, you rappers gonna disappear. Like rappers in a hat, you know, rabbits in a hat. Now these rappers, they just appear. This type of magic will get you scared. Saying I ain't got it no more, like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean I ain't got it no more? Like, I'm killing it right now. You'll get that magic shit and not got it no more shit. Sometime next year, y'all got an award shit. Y'all gotta know bullshit when you hear it, though. Just like you gotta feel God when you're near it, though. And that's kind of just like basically saying, like, you know, you guys know when the music that's coming out is bullshit. And you know when it's a little bit more connected to that larger thing. Obviously, he's much more connected to the larger thing than the bullshit.
Calm that shit down, boy. I do this just for kicks now, boy. You always sounding like a bitch now, boy. Who you playing with? I'm rich now, boy. I am the king, watch him bow down, boy. I send the word through the town now, boy. I got no time to be playing with you, boy. You think you fucking with me, I'm like, boy. If I'm offended, no defense or option. Don't land in my yard with all that fence hopping. Niggas been watching with pads and pin jotting. I'm nice off the brain with this shit like Ben Carson, but nigga.
I love that line so much. I'm nice off the brain with this shit like Ben Carson, but really though, fuck Ben Carson. So good. But really though, fuck Ben Carson. That guy's an idiot. I mean, clearly good with, you know, the brain, but dumb with literally everything else.
I know that you niggas get intimidated. I know how you niggas get intimidated. I can imagine how you niggas might just get intimidated. I can imagine niggas get intimidated. I can imagine how you niggas just get intimidated. I can imagine how you niggas just intimidated. I can imagine how you niggas just get intimidated. Yeah, that's the one right there.
So I want to kind of like talk about that part right there that he just did. And so that's going back to where he freestyles his shit. And so I imagine that this was a part that he was freestyling, trying to figure out the verse, and decided to keep it in there because it kind of all flowed together. But it's all kind of based off of the idea that like he literally just goes in there and just like says what's on his mind as he goes. And he might have to say the same couple lines a few times, over and over and over again, until he figures out what he wants to decide fully on it. And he does that a couple times here. He's about to do it again. But that way you don't think he's just being lazy, because he's not. I think that the whole part of it is to be like, yo, this is how I fucking make these lines.
All you niggas get eliminated. All you niggas get eliminated. All you niggas get eliminated. Sweetest lemonade, I made it. Yeah. Then eliminating, I made it in a minute's time. Sweeter than lemonade, I made it in a minute time. Is it that minute made? No, is it that minute made? Hold up, I got it. All you niggas get eliminated. Sweetest lemonade and got made in a minute's time. So it's that minute made. I made this in a minute. Many men gon' get played. I ain't in my prime. Get rich or die trying. It's a lot of shit you spit. I'm not buying. And I ain't fully generated. I can imagine how you niggas might get intimidated.
That right there too was sweetest lemonade and got made in a minute's time. So was that minute made? I made this in a minute. Many men go get played. I ain't in my prime. Get rich or die trying. There's a lot of shit you spit. I'm not buying. And I ain't fully generated. I can imagine how you might just get intimidated. And I just think that's so clever. I mean, clearly he just came up with that, right? And so when he said, I made it in a minute's time, like, I believe him. I actually think he really did just kind of like, he's like, yo, I know I want it to flow like this. And that's why you heard him just kind of going through his like, soon as lemonade and that minute made. Okay, hold up, I got it. And then he's like, all right, now I'm going to just kill it. And he just delivers it perfectly.
I'm in a vacant place that don't even exist. I innovated. All you niggas, how the fuck is you persist? How the fuck is you insist? We should knuckle up with fists. You may weather the storm, but you ain't punching like this. I know.
And that right too. You know, I innovated. You know, how the fuck do you persist? How the fuck do you exist? We should knuckle up with fists. You may weather the storm, but you ain't punching like this. Moor Bars. God damn.
Your favorite rapper is my favorite too. That nigga practice all my favorite moves.
I'm dancing in a booth, I think I'm cool. I'm smart and handsome, yeah, I think I'm smooth. I don't listen to your raps or your interviews. Take Whoopi Goldberg and Jimmy Iovine. You ain't even in the scope of being in my view.
I mean, I shouldn't have to explain that, but, you know, Whoopi Goldberg and Jimmy Iovine. So Jimmy Iovine, legendary producer. You ain't even inner scope for being in my view. Clever.
And for the record, I've been in my groove. I've been on track since CDs was cool. You a leech, nigga, don't bleed the culture. Don't think I don't see, I don't feed the vultures. You don't want me on that ass, you know better. You sweat lows like, yeah, used to sweat low sweaters. You chase down bitches that a nigga would duck and give them your bucks and say the most ridiculous stuff in your raps. You like, shut the fuck up, pussy, before we chase you. Make you exposed to the world that you don't live the shit that you writing. You a pussy and you like pussy. Nigga, you dyking. I'm the most diabolical, down to the hair follicle, rare molecule, uncomparable model. Tearing flesh off a hollow point. You point at me, I follow you. You follow my point, I body you. Then make your mama point at a body to identify you. So how do you identify with yourself? If I was you, I would be me, but I'm me and you not you. If I see me and you meeting in the future, and I see you and me, nigga, I'ma shoot you. Cause I kill myself with this rhetoric. This the kind of shit I know you motherfuckers never get. Tell your ghostwriters they should tighten up. Your last shit wasn't quite nice enough.
I have to explain that because I know the first time I heard this, like I didn't realize how clever that whole little arrangement was. So when he's obviously calling out somebody. I don't know who that was backwards, you know, the audio backwards. I probably should have fucking looked into that before I recorded this podcast, but oh well. So on this one, he's like, you know, shut the fuck up before we chase you, make you exposed to the world that you don't live the shit that you writing. So, you know, obviously they're lying about whatever they're saying in their raps. You're a pussy and you like pussy, you dyking. And then I'm the most diabolical, down to the hair follicle, rare molecule, incomparable model, tearing flesh off a hollow point. You point at me, I follow you. You follow my point, I body you. Then make your mama point at the body to identify you. So how do you identify with yourself? If I was you, I would be me, but I'm me and you're not you. If I see me and you meeting in the future and I see you and me, I'ma shoot you because I kill myself with this rhetoric. This is the kind of shit I know you motherfuckers never get. Tell your ghostwriters they should tighten up. Your last year wasn't quite nice enough. I mean, like, that's just so clever. That's so clever. I didn't get it at first. Like, I didn't understand how insane the level of wordplay was in that. Like, I would be me, but I'm me and you're not you. If I see me and you meeting in the future and I see you and me, I'ma shoot you because I kill myself with this rhetoric. Fuck. I mean, if he's not, like, one of the best rappers you've ever heard in terms of, like, just pure lyrical ability and, like, his flows are pretty up there too, then I think you're probably listening to like Kyle and Lil Yachty. And I ain't digging not a damn line.
I make them turn up the volume. Bitch, this ain't even my album. You rappers been taking big L's. I see where you get your style from. Pardon my pun, but these MCs know that they better run. You digging me, bro, no diggy, no JoJo, but I run this house and you niggas my sons. Bitch, I'm the one. Not the two. Wonder what Biggie and Pac would do. I'm stuck in this era and bitch, I'm embarrassed. I do a song with them and not with you. I'm glad everybody's learning, I'm not mad. I woke up and kissed my son on the cheek and I'm not sad. I've been studying the last 4 years about the science. I've been non-religious, anti-church and non-compliant before niggas even applied it. Niggas even decided that we was giants and got invaded by all these pirates. I do not subscribe to the doctrines they jotted. I do not comply if a doctor prescribed it. Wrong one to mess with, I'm way too invested. I do not ingest it if it is a hybrid. Cows are hybrids, pigs are hybrids, wheat is hybrids. Damn near everything you eat is hybrids. Broccoli is hybrid. Don't be embarrassed. Carrots hybrids. Every time you eat meat, there is parasites inside it. How could you compare our sight? You need a pair of sights to sight it.
So I want to break down some of that because that was super dense too. So in the earlier lines, he's talking about, you know, you digging me, brobo, no diggy, no JoJo. Like, you know, those rappers, trash. You know, I'm the one, not the two. Wonder what Biggie and Pac would do. I'm stuck in this era, and bitch, I'm embarrassed. I do a song with them and not with you. So obviously he's not impressed by the current level of skill of the current rappers. And then I woke up and kissed my son on the cheek, and I'm not sad. I've been studying the last 4 years about the science. I've been non-religious, anti-church, and non-compliant. You know, and then when he's saying, I do not subscribe to the doctrines they jotted. I do not comply if a doctor prescribed it. And this goes into kind of like, the pharmaceutical industry and how some of these drugs, you always end up finding out, oh, by the way, that drug you took for 20 years causes cancer now. This just in. You only fucking hear it on like the fucking local news. Like, it'd be like, the issue with aspirin. You were taking it for your heart, but did you know that it causes cancer? Find out more at 11. And you get that fucking bullshit. And then this goes again into his kind of like vegan, in my opinion, somewhat misinformed point of view. But, I'd rather him be on the safe side of stuff than, I don't know. I worry about misinformation with this because, cows are hybrids, pigs are hybrids, weed is hybrids, damn near everything you eat is hybrids. It's like, yeah, I mean, dogs are hybrids, right? We bred dogs to be in all sorts of adorable little forms. I mean, I think some of that is a little bit of just like fear-mongering about science because let's be real, agriculture was all us being like, hey, this plant is good and this plant's good. Let's breed them. And, and now like in the current climate of like, marijuana, for example, obviously all of those are different strains and hybrids and mixing and matching and sativa and indica. So it's like, to me, I think he's being a little fear-mongery about this part because we've been hybriding things forever. Now we're just a little bit more precise with it by playing with the DNA. So I personally I'm not against us doing that stuff. I am against, spraying fucking pesticides on this shit. I don't want to be ingesting pesticides, but the fruits and vegetables and stuff themselves, I mean, they're bigger, sweeter, better tasting, longer lasting than they ever were before. I mean, I'm all for that. But I agree, I mean, we should be skeptical.
I don't want to hear I'm riding a nigga wave. I kill that nigga dead, they climbing a nigga grave. To finish the conversation, administer complication. Your minister's complicated, he's killing the congregation. TD fakes got creflo dollar desires. He never gonna save the people, he's lying about the Messiah. Most y'all scared of the sun because they tell a motherfucker that they gonna burn in an eternal fire. It's fire inside you, it's fire inside your heart. When you want something, apply the fire and spark. In the beginning, when God created light, that mean he had to bring the fire out of the dark. So when you in the dark, just know that's where it come from. You are you, and that is nothing to run from. And bitch, I got something for anybody that wants some. Love all y'all little niggas, man. You my son.
So I have to break that down too, because this is another part where he's dropping some serious wisdom in there. And so he's saying your minister's complicated. He's killing the congregation. And, he's never going to save the people. He's lying about the Messiah, meaning like they're just there to take your money, dude. They're not really there to tell you about God. They're going to lie about it so that you give them money. And he's like, most of y'all scared of the Son, and Son being spelled, like S-O-N, so the Son of God, because they tell a motherfucker that they're going to burn in an eternal fire. So it's scary. It's like, oh fuck, I'm going to go to hell, and that deters a lot of people. And then he said, it's fire inside you, it's fire inside your heart. When you want something, apply the fire and spark. In the beginning, when God created light, that mean he had to bring the fire out of the dark. And obviously, it's not literally fire, right? But I like the metaphor here because it's a really cool way of putting it. And that if you really want something, you just have to apply the fire that's inside you already and that passion and just, spark it, man. Eventually it'll catch fire. And so then, so when you're in the dark, just know that's where it comes from. It comes from even just the origin of the universe, the darkness, right? You are you, and that is nothing to run from. I mean, the dude puts a lot of wisdom in his music. And this is why I really like him, is for stuff like this. I mean, he is, for lack of a better word, woke. He definitely has a lot of really enlightened thoughts and ideas, and he has something to say. And people should listen to what he's saying because he's dropping a lot of wisdom that is probably going to get lost in the larger scheme of things. And it's a goddamn shame because this guy's too talented to not be known by more people. And that's why I made a whole fucking podcast episode dedicated to this motherfucker because I really think he's that good. And goddamn, I mean, all right. So you know what? I teased it. Actually, I'll play the rest of the song, but then after that, I teased it. I am going to throw the freestyle in. I know this is a lot longer than I originally wanted this to go, but his freestyle is unreal, so I got to do it.
Black man God, cause the black woman God first. When you break down human, that's a dark earth. Now look at the portal from which y'all birthed. And why is she the one that y'all cursed? Cause y'all niggas so selfish. Everybody love mama, but won't nobody help her. My bad, couldn't help it. I just said it cause I felt it. Tell the preacher he could put this in his fucking book and sell it. I guess I started something now. I'm coming for these niggas now. Don't crack stick that shit to get you destroyed. I don't use a pen, got them niggas like, boy, calm that shit.
So yeah, I mean, even just the end right there. You know, talking about how everybody loves mom, but nobody wants to help her, you know, preach. And then, you know, my bad, couldn't help it. I just said it because I felt it. Tell the preacher he can put this in his fucking book and sell it. Like he just spoke some God flow right there. All right. So now I'm going to go into the freestyle here. Man, I hope I picked the fucking right one, dude. There's two of them here. Fuck. I wish I remembered which one it is. All right, let me try this one. Actually, wait, hold on. I can figure it out by the ending of it because I remember how the ending goes.
I hate you.
Yep, it's this one. All right, good. This is the one. It's just Sway has a real extra response to it. But yeah, this is an unreal freestyle here, guys. This is like off the dome. This is from 2015. So I'm guessing this is when he was touring. Is this when he was touring? God, Money, War, probably.
It was brainstorming. I was like, man,
it ain't enough.
We just okay. Well, we put together about 5 or 6 different beats of some of the greatest that ever blessed the mic. And see, now I put you in that realm. Yeah. So this is gonna be easy work for King Los. And I swear to all you other MCs that ain't thought about it, if you're not concentrating, that's my new joint. I'm gonna take that.
I love the fact that all of you came here after I did.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you existed in this element and you were able to get some of the aura that I left around.
They picked up the crumbs.
But it ain't enough.
It ain't enough? Yo, Wonder!
It's the 5 fingers of death.
King Los, Wonder, first beat to rock. One of the greatest of all time. KRS-One. Wow. King Los is in here, Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5. Get warm them up before I throw out that first word, Los. All right?
Yeah. What?
Ready? Let's go. Where you at, man? Sway in the morning.
Sway in the morning. I do this every day, every morning. Heather B, he's so boring, I'm yawning. No, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner, probably doing the Tom Joyner show in the morning too. I'm joining you. Look, this is a jointed crew. Everybody, bam, pass around a joint or two. We getting high, we fly, we getting by. We connected like Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi or we joysticks connected to the thing. Look at the boy sick. The boy speak the rhetoric. I don't need an editor. I got etiquette. I am predator, felon. Look at me. I fell inside of the flow. It's crazy, dog. I just do it. I ain't lazy, dog. Give me a word. Oh, that's Jay-Z, dog. Look at that. That's how it happens for me. Hey, turn up my mic when I'm rapping, B. Yeah.
Confederate flag.
Confederate fag. Confederate fag. I can't say Confederate flag. Look at the way my rhetoric drag. Some of y'all look better in drag. Anyway, you ain't a real man. This is a real plan. This is me like lunch tickets. This is a meal plan. I got something for you when I say a meal plan. I still stand by that, but I'm talking about as high as a meal stand. Stacked in ones, baby. I'm rapping one, baby. The rapping one, baby. I'm rapping forte without a forte for rapping. I'm clapping. You niggas acting. I'm about to just pop it like aspirin.
Obama
I think I'm sick of Obama say nigga. Niggas say Obama. It's just a flip on it. Look at the fucking karma. We've been calling this name so much, he said hours. Oh, I'm just raining on niggas. You gon' feel the showers. This is all the power. When Expedition had Eddie Bauer incited. I was nice, nigga. I'm excited. I'm enlightened. He said every time he saw me, I was never angry. I said, nigga, if you ain't me, then you can't see what I see easily. Niggas wanna be me, but they ain't in a position to see me in 3D unless I'm on TV or unless I had a CD that listen. Look at me, I glisten, I shine. Oh, glory to God. I'm a Christian
Satan.
divine. God versus Satan. That's like hard versus waiting. That's like Jaws versus patience. You gotta have some, you gotta get some, ain't got some, you gotta grab some, you gotta flip some. I'm kinda handsome, man, that's my grandma. You hear my grandma? I ain't from Atlanta, but I'm country though. I'm from Baltimore. If you don't like me, my fingers say fuck all of y'all.
Kangaroo.
Yeah. He said kangaroo. I guess I'm hopping around cause that's the fucking thing to do. I said it ain't a thing to me, it's a thing to you. I said I wait and then I change my shoe and then I beat your fucking ass, boy. Kick you in your butt, boy. You don't know what's happening. Your girlfriend a slut, boy. All up in the truck, boy. Trying to eat that nut, boy. Yeah, I'm going crazy like Philly. I'm a nut, boy. Boy, I'm spazzing out. I was on a comma. This man said samurai. I could be like, and I'm fly, and I'm high. Damn, my guy, I'm like a passenger. 57, outlasting ya. That was Wesley Snipes. He be like, yes, he nice. She be like, Jeezy Christ. He be like, he's just nice. He be like, piece of slice of pizza, baby. Look at me, I'm killing it. I don't give a fuck. I got that swagger. I'm just spilling it.
Omnivore.
He said omnivore, but omnivore. Jurassic dinosaur, carnivore. Not like an omnivore. I'm on 2 levels higher than what I was on before. I'm on to war. You're on the floor. The entourage. I rap in my aunt garage. I need a palm massage cause my hands need that money. I do what I do. You rappers is looking funny.
Catholicism.
Catholicism. I said, look at me, I got that college wisdom. I'ma hit them nigga when that knowledge hit them. I don't think they gonna have a fucking pilot with them. I'm jumping out it. Poltergeist. I'm ultra nice, nigga. I chef it up. I got ultra spice. Carrie, niggas get buried. Your girlfriend get married. She think it's a Tyler Perry movie. Niggas is
gentrification.
I couldn't hear that word.
Gentrification.
Gentrification. Oh my God. You niggas on Tinder is waiting to swipe to the left to see the next person you're gonna talk to. I just walked through those words, boy. I'm a hawk to. I hawk to stalk you. You ought to talk to someone else to talk to, cause I got my Walkman on, so don't talk to me.
Pomegranate.
He said pomegranate. I said I'm a planet. You should fly to me like I'm the moon, cause the whole solar system is what I consume. I'm a galaxy. How could you challenge me? Challenges couldn't come to me. Balance is good, but you couldn't balance me. Candles be lit inside of my cathedral. I'm evil. You should listen at all the people talking about the thing. He said hemisphere, and I walked in. They said him is here. Hey, this is the part where you could grimace here. Look. I'm the best when it comes to this rap competitors, better than anybody put messages out. I said I should wear a Letterman and go to Letterman, and when I knock on the door, just let him in. Yeah, Cinnamon.
Camouflage.
I got a girl named Cinnamon and I handle bars. I think you know that rhymes with
camouflage. Oh,
yeah. Camouflage. I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say your camera guy, but anyway, it don't matter. And I'm high as the orbit. More shit I spit. I said I'm morbid, obese with the flow of portion. I make the forfeit as you forfeit.
Idiosyncrasies.
Idiosyncrasy. If any idiot don't think it's me. Supremacy like Jason Bourne. Timidly, I was born to hunt down the whole industry.
Adversary.
And I'm coming for y'all. He said adversary. I said that rhymes with my fucking vocabulary. Every rapper's the best, that's imaginary. Until I put your ass in the cemetery.
Symbolism.
Symbolism, chemical. Look at me, this innovation, it's minerals. When you break it down, my genitals in general, you can have a few of those. That's a general too.
Paraphernalia.
Yeah, he said paraphernalia. I said I'm blaring Mahalia out the top of the coupe with the roof back. Niggas say, damn, look how he flipped and scooped that, cause that's the shit pooped back. He said posthumous or postulous. I said that's preposterous. I'm hip hop's rhinoceros and you're just ostrich shit.
Pseudonym.
Yeah, pseudonym. That means my stylist be suiting him, and I'm cuting him. Different lyrics and fabrics I be rocking. Oh my God, flow is never stopping.
Written
You gonna need
versus
cocking.
freestyling.
Written versus freestyling. That's like everything I'm spitting versus me wildin'. At the same time, me dialing out the ET. I'm out of this world on TV. You put a B with that ET, that's B-E-T. Cause I'm on MTV, the MVP of the game like C-U-R-R. Why do I do it? I don't know. I'm so fly
Charleston,
when I get
South
into it.
Carolina.
Yeah, hey yo, South Carolina. The prayers go out to there from here to China. I'm tune in on what needs to be tuned into. And it's the station everybody need to tune into. It's Sway in the morning, baby. I'm here to do it first. I get to say I got the dopest flow in the universe. You get it, yeah, you get it, my nigga. I'm just spitting it, the illest citizen. I never written it down. I think of kitten shit in a litter box and I just shit on the world because I just need the glittered rocks inside my watch and that's a motherfucking Rolex. Oh my God, where I'm gonna go to next is Uno. If you pull my car, I'ma draw for a draw. draw two, then I skip you. Look at the whole deck of cards, nigga, I get through. The jokers when I take your queen, I gotta be a king, though. Look at these niggas, I play them just like Nintendo. Old school, with the joystick, the boy sick, the boy flip. More shit, I be on my Royce shit. Yeah, that's Roy Jones versus Tarver, the harder. Take it on the left chin, nigga, word to my father. If you bother to come to the Strait of Gibraltar, I'm straight and I'm straight to the altar. Married the flow with all of the alter egos. These niggas got, hold on, Zero was my mixtape that got me on the road. Now I'm like 0 degrees below the frequency temperature. Niggas couldn't see me, I'm just temper here. Temptations as I'm tempered to the next beat that I go to. It's Pro Tools, look at me. The whole world gonna feel my vocals. I'm far from local, I'm loco. Got that cocoa, in love with that cocoa like OT. Genesis, I go through the whole thing. Look at me, hula hoop. I don't give a fuck, boys, going down. You know what it is now, and then we did it for Sway, man. I think it's okay, man. I think it's really, really safe to say, man. Best rapper alive. Don't play, man.
King Gloss, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. He fucking kills it. And you can tell, like, obviously that's not pre-written because Sway's feeding him fucking words to incorporate in the freestyle. So, yeah, amazing, dude. Check out both of his, because he has another one, too. I think I meant to play the other one. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But check out both of those freestyles because they'll blow your mind. For anybody who, you know, listened to the Black Thought freestyle, obviously, like, the Black Thought freestyle was amazing, but that wasn't off the dome. That was pre-written, but he just kept going, and he had impeccable timing and everything. Like, King Los, he does it straight up off the dome, and it's just real impressive. But, yeah, sorry, this is way longer than I really intended for this to be, but, you know, anytime you're breaking down songs, I mean, if the project itself is a 50-minute project, and then each song you stop and play it, it's going to take a little bit of time. I've been trying to keep these to closer to like an hour because I know that I'm just starting out. You know, I'm not Joe Rogan. You know, people are not going to listen to me for 2 hours, 3 hours. So if you made it this far, congratulations to you. I'm sure no one did. But definitely let me know. You know, what do you guys think about this in terms of this type of format? If there's any ways I could do it better for you. Because I definitely want to, you know, review more albums in the future. I really enjoy doing this stuff. So check it out. Definitely check out the project, Moor Bars. I'll link everything in the description so that you can check it out. And I'll put in those two King Los freestyles that I recommend you see. But there's a bunch of them, though. I mean, they're pretty much all like at least 10-minute, 15-minute freestyles. This dude's amazing. So don't sleep on King Los, motherfuckers. Don't be sleeping on King Los. King Los is the GOAT. All right. Bye.